I've always had an affinity towards red. I mean, my phone's red, my watch is red, my shoes are red. So I like red. There's actually a study that NASA did. NASA discovered that more than any other color, the brightest red in any room catches the attention of the eye, of the human eye. So because, you know, that's what we're in the business of doing, is catching people's attention, what better name is there than bright red? Not just red, bright red. You know, it's a pretty cool culture. I think people like being here. I think it's fun. I think it's whether it's the studio downstairs transforming into an underground cafe with music, or it's outside and it's the beach, or it's people playing softball, or it's the way Asia answers the phone and says hello to people when they come in the front door. The future of marketing and communications is about activation at a whole new level. You know, cars are going to be different. Communications are going to be different. Wearable devices are going to be different. The way we look and plan and think is going to be different. But it's all going to be very bright and active and alive.
So our planning methodology is TBWA's planning methodology, which is disruption. It is the way that we look at the business and a way to look at how we overturn conventional ways of doing business in the categories that we work in. What's holding the brand back? What are the conventions in the category about how things were sold in the past? We then look at the vision for the brand, which is the stake in the ground about where we want to go. And then the disruption idea itself is something that's going to be a fresh perspective that takes conventional wisdom and turns it on its head.
Let's jam! 1, 2, 3.
We're the fun part. We're all in one. I don't see us as separate. We're digital social together, and we're a big growing part of the agency.
It makes things really collaborative and easy to work on when everybody's in the same room and we're all using the same TVs. We've got TVs up on the wall that are really helpful to put trends on.
I think it's the basis of everything that we do. It needs to be, from when we're developing our strategy to measuring the performance of our campaigns.
Well, we're all so much more advanced now in creative. I actually like the term creative strategist, because I think everything that we do has a strategy to it. Good creative, so many answers to that, but I would say that it has to draw some kind of emotional response, be it laughing, crying. You know, I think it needs to be something that rewards the consumer.
So with Crystal, we had a unique opportunity and a pretty tough challenge. They get outspent like 5 to 1, 10 to 1 by everybody else. Let's embrace the fact that people who come to Crystal may be a little different. That's okay, let's roll with it. We actually partnered with Jim Henson's Productions. Not only did our social engagement go through the roof because people love the interaction with something different that nobody else in the category was doing, we tested all of our creative against the traditional giants in the category and across metrics such as awareness, recall, but more importantly, intent to purchase, all outperformed the likes of Burger King, McDonald's, and others.
In a digital world, how do you sell a pen these days when everybody's typing? And we found out a lot of research that told us that when you write something by hand, there's a lot more importance to it. There's a lot more seriousness, gravitas. We also engaged Shonda Rhimes, one of the most prolific writers in Hollywood, so she became our spokesperson.
CAYMAN has seen great success. We came on as their agency partner after they were coming off a record-breaking year in 2014, and we've continued to see increased visitation every year after. So this past 2017 was actually the best year on record. They surpassed a long-term goal of reaching over 400,000 stay-over visitors per year, which was awesome. So everyone's excited about that, and I think that's due to the efforts of our team, increased airlift. We've had a lot of new properties come on board with the Kempton Sea Fire and Margaritaville, and I think all of those efforts combined has really just brought CAYMAN to so many more people. I think that while a lot of people were aware of CAYMAN as an island, they were not aware of all that CAYMAN offers for them if they were visiting. So there's really something for everyone.
So when you think about Caribbean communications, there's a whole literal sea of sameness out there. Everything is blue and all the pretty beaches, and for CAYMAN we wanted to drive some more importance and ownability in what CAYMAN had to offer. So the disruptive strategy is find your I in CAYMAN kind, which is find you, your personal needs, your personal wants, desires in CAYMAN kind, and that makes it ownable to you. Vacationing is a personal thing, and leisure travel is a personal thing, and so we wanted to make sure that we weren't just showing pretty beaches and showing blue water, because that's a category convention, and we wanted to disrupt that and turn the camera towards the consumer.
So our idea was to put the I in CAYMAN kind. So you're actually having someone that goes and visits, and they're really being able to immerse themselves in the Caymanian culture.
Because consumers consume media in a different way now, in these little bite-sized moments, we wanted to have 15-second vacations. So basically, we wanted to invite you to come experience everything the Cayman Islands has to offer, whether that means diving Bloody Bay Wall in Little Cayman, or whether that means petting stingrays in Stingray City, or having a fantastic meal at Blue by Eric Repair. We just wanted to make sure that consumers got an idea of what was available to them in the Cayman Islands.
A crazy day at the agency. It's everyone running around. We have summer promotion launching. We have TV spots launching. Andy's running in, interrupting our calls, our status calls with Ayana and Dan. We love the CAYMAN team. We talk to them constantly. They're funny, they're smart, they're all passionate about CAYMAN, and I think that it's really nice to work with someone who knows how to have fun. Also, we all share the same common goal.
Thank you for your time and attention. The Cayman Islands is an extraordinary destination. And right now, for the purpose of this video, we want you to know that the Cayman Islands is an extraordinarily important piece of business to Bright Red. We have a team of people working on your business that care, and care deeply. You know, I don't think any of us doubt that this really is a partnership. The fact that we all get along, that we work so well, that we listen to each other and trust each other shouldn't be lost in this process. Our agency has an inordinate amount of hospitality and travel experience. And you've heard me say before that we think there's something uniquely different about your team and what you bring to the table. A higher level of sophistication, a higher level of commitment, not only to your people, but to the success of this entire effort. We look forward to speaking more. Obviously, we'll be sharing a lot of time together and sharing some new ideas that we plan to bring to the table for the Cayman Islands. Thank you.
Did you get my shoes in there?
Yeah, they were there.
How many people can do this?
Got him.
You get this? Hey, wait, coffee cup, watch, shoes, watch. How much Bright Red can you do at one time? I can do it all.